Good evening, everybody. I put a long version of this story already on my own Facebook page because I had a couple of personal things I wanted to say, but I am just going to read a story for the Groveton, New Hampshire neighborhood page and all the littles. Just a nice, quick little story here. This is a book actually published in 1940. I don't have a lot of books here, remember, because I've given them all to my kids, but I have the books that I had when I was a kid. One of them was called Scat, Scat. One that my grandmother Rowe had at her house. Probably my mother had as a little girl. And I love this book. So I want to share it for all the Groveton Littles. Wishing you all the best. This coronavirus is going to get worse before it gets better, and we're pooped. I didn't read last night because I was just super tired. Had a long weekend. Did some cooking for my folks. Went and visited with my folks. I haven't done that very much because of this whole germ thing. So, it is Monday, March 23rd, and it's time for a story. Scat, Scat. Once there was a little pussycat who hadn't any home. She had a pink little nose and soft little toes. One day she went walking down the street crying, meow, meow. And by she came to an old woman sweeping the sidewalk. Meow, meow, she said. But when the woman saw her, she took her broom and swept her out into the street. Ooh. Guess that weren't no cat woman. Scat, scat, go away, little cat, said the old woman, and the little cat rolled over in the dust. She was dirty from her pink little nose to her soft little toes. She went rolling. There she is, all dirty. Look, I have an audience tonight I have to share with you. My grandsons are home, but my cat came in. That's Miss Kitty. Okay, so this kitty got up and walked away. After a while, she saw a man with a hose. He was sprinkling the flowers in his garden. And when the little cat saw him, she said, meow, meow. But when this man saw a cat in his garden, he was angry and turned the hose on her and said, scat, scat, little cat. Grumpy old man. The poor little cat was wet from her pink little nose to her soft little toes, but she got up and walked away. The little cat didn't know where to go, so she sat down and looked around. I've never had a white cat. It's on my bucket list. Very soon along came a black dog. Woo, 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 said the black dog. Scat, scat, I'll catch you, cat. The little cat ran, and the big dog ran after her. They ran and ran until they came to a fence. Then up jumped the little white cat, and the black dog said, woo, 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 woo. But he couldn't jump up on the fence, and he grew tired from barking. So he laid down, decided to rest, and took a nap. Smart dog. After a while, the little cat crept away very, very softly along the fence and jumped down and ran away. By and by, she came upon a door, and it was open. So the little cat walked in. On the table, she saw a big white cake with frosting on it. But when the lady saw the cat in her kitchen, She was very angry, got a stick, and chased her out, saying, "Scat, scat, little cat." I've never seen that white cat here in that white cake. I don't know what the big deal is. And away she ran. When she had gone a long way, she saw a window. It was open, and in the windowsill was a flower box filled with pretty flowers. Those pretty flowers are going to come our way pretty soon. And into it jumped a little cat and sat down among the flowers. See, tulips, those are our spring flowers, and they'll be popping up in another month, we hope. That flower box belonged to Rosie Runabout, and when she saw the little cat in it, she called to her mother and said, "Oh, mother, come and see this sweet little cat." My kind of girl. Rosie Runabout took the little white cat in her arms and hugged her tight and said, "I'm going to have you for my very own little cat." And the little white cat purred and purred and purred. So the little white cat with the pink little nose and the soft little toes went to live with Rosie Runabout, and every morning she drank her milk from a little blue bowl. Aww. And when she was a very good little cat, Rosie Runabout took her out riding in a little dolly stroller. And no one ever said, "Scat, scat, go away, little cat," ever again. That's a sweet story. The end.
Did you like that story, Miss Kelly? Was that a good story, baby girl?
Have a good night, everybody. Tomorrow's a new day. Love you all.